Commences is correct. Okay. Now moving to number 62. This book belonged to me. In this case, we may use present indefinite tense. This book being singular will treat the verb, take s along with it, since it is third person singular. This book belongs to me. Number 62. This book belongs to me. Next, we can move to number 63. Nowadays, English is spoken all over the world. Nowadays, English is spoken all over the world. We have to use passive voice here, is spoken. Nowadays, English is spoken all over the world. Next, number 64. He sat down and started eating. So sit is given in bracket here. We in the next part of the sentence, later part of the sentence, we find started is given. This gives a hint that this particular sentence should have past tense in it. Therefore, we may use V2 here. He sat down may be used. He sat down and started eating. He sat down and started eating. We may move on to the next question, that is question number 65. He walked to college yesterday. In this particular sentence, we have adverb of time indicating past tense here. We have yesterday. Let us understand this particular sentence a little more elaborately. We have in question number 65, we have a word yesterday. Yesterday is adverb of time. Yesterday is adverb of time that denotes past tense. Now, tomorrow is also adverb of time. Study is also of time. Today is also adverb of time. But I am speaking specifically about adverbs of time that indicate past tense. Last year, last month, last week, an hour ago, all these are adverb of time that indicate past tense. So whenever we have adverb of time that indicate past tense, the sentence will be only in simple past tense. He walked, W-A-L-K-E-D. You have to write V2. He walked to college yesterday. He walked to college yesterday. Moving to number 66. Number 66. Look at the sky. Look at the sky. It go to rain. What should you write here? Look at the sky. It is going to rain. Look at the sky. It is going to rain. Next, moving to number 67. If I be a bird, I fly. If I be a bird. Now, in this particular sentence, we have been given the freedom because here both the verbs have been given in bracket. In the first case, we have be given in bracket, and the second part of sentence, after comma, we have fly within the bracket. So here we have actually an option to choose. Yes, if I were, I could fly. It like this. If I were a bird, I would fly is correct. Fly is also were a bird, fly. Said if I, you could also change it. No, how? If I had been a bird, I could have flown. You can write like this also. But whenever we have, this is a conditional sentence. This is a proper conditional sentence in which we may use when two verbs are given, both are given in the brackets, we have the option of choosing ourselves. Otherwise, we do not have. If the sentence had been in this way, uh, if I be a bird, be a bird, if I were a bird, I would have. You have to understand. If I would fly, could fly. Next condition is if I had been a bird, I could have flown. Or if I had been a bird, I could have flown, would have flown. Both ways is correct. So number 68, the answer, if I had been a bird, I could have flown. Or if I were a bird, I could fly. Both ways you may write. Okay. To number 69. I have helped. Sentence number 69. Next part of the sentence, given in way, would have, would have. So the previous had be. If I had king, if I had, I would have helped all. If I had been a king, I would have helped all. Now, number 70. Now, this is a one-sided conversation, actually. Participants decrease and increase. Are you listening? I mean, if you
Yes,
are
sir.
listening to me, yes, okay. If you're listening to me, my sound is audible, is it not? Okay. So number 70 now. If I be a king, I help all. Here also you have the option to choose because both the verbs have been given in bracket, is it not? If I be a king, I help all. Here also similar to number 67. This question is similar to number 67. Here because both the verbs have been given in bracket, here we have the option. If I were a king, I would help all. That is correct. If I were a king, I would help all. And see number 69, if I had been a king, I would have helped all. Would have helped. Okay. Number 71 is if I if I were a king, I could help all. If I were a king, I could help all. If I had been a king, helped all. You can, if I were a king, I could help all. Or if I had been a king, I could have helped all. Number 72. See, if I be there, I would not allow. Here, would not have allowed is not given. Would not allow is given. Here, simple, where. If I were there, I would not allow him. Number 73. We shall have returned home by the sunset. Here, we need not change anything. Here, the verb can be put as it is. Number 73. We shall have returned 73.
Two, sir.
Question number 73.
72,
Okay,
sir.
number 72. If I 72. If I were there, W-E-R-E. B means am, is, are, was, were, has, have, had. Is it not? Has been, have been, all these. So if I were there, I would not allow him. This is the correct answer. If I were there, I would not allow him. Now, in number 73, there is no change in the verb. We shall have returned home by the sunset. Now we can move to number 74. Number 74 can be written in the previous type only, is it not? We shall return home by sunset is correct. We shall have returned home by sunset, that is also correct, is it not? Both ways you can write. We shall return, that is correct. We shall return home by sunset. Okay. Number 75. The lady slipped while she climbed the steps. So what can you write here? The lady slipped while she was climbing the steps. The lady slipped while she was climbing the steps. Number 76. That day, see that day, here the tense indicates past tense. This sentence should be in simple past tense. That day I met Miti. That day I met him in the office. Now we may move to number 77. Read a novel. Saw her. She novel when I saw her. Saw is given here. Saw denotes past tense. So here also we have to use past tense, is it not? So what will you write? She saw number 70 was reading and saw her. This should be the answer of this. We may move to number 78. Please ring me soon as he comes. Please ring me. She was reading a novel when I saw her. She was reading. Now in this particular sentence, we have saw. Saw denotes past tense, is it not? So here also we need to use past tense only. She was reading a novel when I saw her. She was reading a novel when I saw her. 70. Number 78. Yes? Hello? Number 78. Please ring me as soon as he comes. Please ring me as soon as he comes. Number 78. Please ring me as soon as he comes. Please ring me as soon as he comes. Number 79. The thief ran away as soon as the police saw him. Now saw is given there, past tense. The thief ran away, R-A-N. The thief ran away. Run away is given in the bracket. You have to write the thief ran away The thief ran away as soon as the police saw him. Number 80.
Sir,
Number
again.
Which one? Number 79. The thief ran away, R-A-N. The thief ran away as soon as the police saw him. The thief ran away as soon as the police saw him. The thief ran away as soon as the police saw him. Number 80. Rabindranath what can you write here? You can use simple
Composed.
past tense. Yes, you may write composed. You may write present perfect also. Has composed. Okay, that is also correct. In this particular case, no, you may use present perfect also. Okay, who has composed the national anthem? You're talking about the national anthem of a particular country, India, is it not? Or the national anthem of Bangladesh. Because Rabindranath has composed national anthems of two countries. You may mean national anthem, the national anthem here. No, an Indian would be speaking this, or a Bangladeshi would be speaking this, is it not? In this case, you may use present perfect. Okay, that will also be correct. Now, moving to number 81. This is purely a historical fact. This must be treated as a simple past tense sentence, is it not? The
Began.
Second World War began. Listen. Listen first, then reply. The Second World War began, B-E-G-A-N. That is correct. Now, World War doesn't begin by itself, is it not? Now, it will be better if we use the passive voice of the same sentence. That will also give a correct statement to it. You may also write the Second World War was begun. Was begun, B-E-G-U-N. That is also correct. Either B-E-G-A-N, began, or was begun. That is more appropriate. Did you understand what I said? Begun is also correct. That is used. Okay. The Second World War was begun in 1938 or began in 1938. Both ways it is correct. Don't disturb the baby. Don't disturb the baby. You are speaking about present tense. Don't disturb the baby. Is it not? It is sleeping. Don't disturb the baby. It is sleeping. Don't disturb the baby. It is sleeping. Number 83. He said that he posted the letter just then. Just then. He had posted the letter just then. He said that he had posted, because letter, he said later, but he posted the letter before, is it not? So when two actions take place in the past and one happens a little earlier than the other, the action which happens earlier, yes. Which one?
82. 82.
Is sleeping. 82 is sleeping. Don't disturb the baby. It is sleeping. Don't disturb the baby. It is sleeping. Next. Number 83. He said that he had posted the letter just then. Had posted. Had plus V3. He said that he had posted the letter just then. He said that He had posted the letter just then. Next, number 84. Number 84. "10 years passed since I saw you last." 10 years have passed. 10 years have passed since I saw you last. Here you have since. Whenever you have this word since or for, the tense in present continuous effect, is it not? Since word 10 years have been passing will be wrong, is it not? We 10 years have passed. I saw you last. 10 years have passed. Number 85. The earth move around the sun. We all know the answer,
Moving.
is it not?
Moving.
No, it always moves, is it not? The earth moves around the sun. You don't write is moving. Is moving shows that at the time of speaking, the action is taking place. But in the case of earth, it is a continuous action. It is an action which always takes place, is it not? The earth moves around the sun. That is correct. In the next sentence also, we shall find a similar example. The sun rises in the east and sets in the west. Only S we need to add. The sun rises in the east and sets in the west. The sun rises in the east and sets in the west. Next, number 87. Usually. Usually is a word which again denotes frequent happening, is it not? Habitual action. He usually goes to bed at 10 o'clock. GOES. Yes. Third person singular, he, we have to use S or ES along with the verb, is it not? He usually goes to bed at 10 o'clock. Now, moving to number 88. To hate man be the biggest sin. To hate man is the biggest sin. Only you have to write is. To hate man is the biggest sin. Now number 89. Number 89.
Sir,
He
88.
go home. Only is. To hate man is the biggest sin. মানুষকে ঘৃণা করা মহাপাপ। To hate man is the biggest sin. To hate man is the biggest sin. Number 89. He go home when I met him. Met is given, see, MET met. That is V2, showing that the sentence should be in past tense. He, what should you write? Past continuous, is it not? He was going home when I met him. He was going home when I met him. Number 90. It go to rain now. This is easy, is it not? What should be the answer? Come on.
It is going to rain.
Very good. It is going to rain now. It is going to rain now. Very good. Now, I'm uploading the next part, 91 to 120. So here, after do you have so here we have 91 to 120. Okay. So question number 91. Look at this particular. The rain starts 7 o'clock every morning. Here, in this particular sentence, it speaks about usual happening. Every morning at 7 o'clock, same thing happens, is it not? So rain starts at 7 o'clock every morning, you have to write. The rain starts at 7 o'clock every morning. Number 92. When I went there, she cooked food. When I went there, she was cooking food. When I went there, she was cooking food. I go to Delhi tomorrow. Was cooking is the answer. Previous one, number 92. When I went there, she was cooking food. Hope you all are writing the answers, because when I upload this question paper on the screen, I have to. So it is advisable that please, when I dictate the answer and I explain, please listen and try to write the correct answer. Number 93. I go to Delhi tomorrow. I go to Delhi tomorrow. What should be the answer? I am going to Delhi tomorrow. Is it not? I am going to Delhi tomorrow. You can also say, I will go to Delhi tomorrow. Now that is also correct. I am going to tomorrow sounds better in a way, because this shows a definite plan. When you already have a plan, you can speak the same thing in present continuous tense. Is it not? That is a way. Okay. Number 94. No sooner he see me than he flee away. Is it not? This is a special usage. No sooner had he seen me. Okay, this is a special usage, as I said. You can, he had will be wrong. You have to write, no sooner had he, no sooner had he seen me, then he fled away. F-L-E-D. No sooner had he seen me, then he fled away. I buy week. Here we already discussed indicating past tense. So what do you write? I bought a bicycle last week. This is the only correct answer. I bought a bicycle last week. This is the only correct answer. Okay. Next, number 96. The child cry because he is hungry. Now, after this word because, the next part shows that the sentence is in present tense. He is hungry, is it not? So what will you write there in the previous part where cry is given in bracket? What should you write there? Yes, The child is crying because he is hungry. The child is crying because he is hungry. Number 97. He behaved as though he were a okay. When I entered the room, the light went away. Go away should change into went away. When I entered the room,
Sir, he behaved as though he.
as though THOUGH, he behaved as though he were a mad. He behaved as though he were a mad. Number 99. Rice. 98. When I entered the room, the light went away. When I entered the room, the light went away. When I entered the room, the light went away. Rice sells, SELLS. Rice sells at 30 rupees a kilo. Rice sells at 30 rupees a kilo. SELLS. Now, with this, we complete the century, is it not? 100. Number 100. None of them be present yesterday. None of them were present yesterday. Okay? None of them present yesterday. Why were? Because them is given, is it not? None of them. Each of the 5 boys. Now this particular
Sir,
each
101 change, sir.
none of them
Sir, 102 remain.
100. None of them was, okay, listen, number 100. None of them was number 100. None of them was present yesterday. None of them was present yesterday. Each of the 5 boys was present yesterday. Why? Each is the subject. Okay. Each is singular. None is, yes, none is singular. None actually cannot be accepted as plural also, is it not? So you have to consider it singular only. None of them was present yesterday. Each of the 5 boys was present yesterday. Now both, when you get this word both shows plurality, is it not? So both of them were present in the last meeting. 102. Both of them were present in the last meeting. Number 103. He not opened his secret so far. Number 103. He has not opened He has not opened his secret so far. Has not opened. He has not opened his secret so far. Number 104. He asked me what be my name. See, look at this particular sentence. Some may think that the sentence is wrong, but it is correct. He asked me what my name was. That is the way of writing it. You cannot write, he asked me what is my name or what was. Huh? He asked me what my name was. Was will go at the last of the sentence, is it not? That is how we should write the sentence. He asked me what my name was. Now number 105. He said that. He said that he not go to school the previous day. He said that he, what will you write? He said that he had not gone. What will you write? Had not gone. Why? Why will you write had not gone? Because if you change this sentence, that he said that he had not gone to school the previous day. He said that he had not gone to school the previous day. Why will you write like this? Because if you change this particular sentence into direct speech, what will happen? What will you write if you change this sentence to direct speech? He said, comma quotation, I did not go to school yesterday. This is what will you write? This is what you are going to write. He said, comma quotation, I did not go to school yesterday. This will you will write, is it not? So when you change this particular sentence into indirect, he said that he had not gone to school the previous. Had not gone, yes. And number 106. He said that he would not go, is it not? I shall not go to school tomorrow will become. He said that he would not go to school the next day. Would not go. Yes, that is what the answer must be. He said that he would not go to school the next day. Number 107. Either or Rahim ring me this morning. Ring me has rang me this morning. This morning has rang me this morning. Either Ram or Rahim has rang me this morning. Number 108. If I know his address, I could contact him. If I knew his address, KNEW. If I knew his address, I could contact him. When we twist the sentence, it will change like this, is it not? Now, could contact is given. Could have contacted is not given. Could contact. If it would have been given like that, then the answer would change, is it not? If I had known his address, I could have contacted him. That would have become the answer. But here, could have contacted is not given. So, if I knew his address, I could contact him. Number 109. He told me that he never what will you write here?
Tells a lie.
He told me that he never tells a lie. Yes, you may think that not telling a lie is his habit, and you may consider it as an habitual action, and then you may not change, tend not to change. But other ways also it can be done. Okay, other ways also this sentence can be done. Um, if you think that this sentence can be changed into in direct speech, what will you change? How will you change this? He told me, he said to me, Komagodation, he never tell a lie. No, he never tell a lie. I never tell a lie. I never tell a lie. What will you change? That he never told a lie also would be correct. Okay, tells also is correct. No problem. Number 110. I have not seen him since I left school. Okay, only left. I have not seen him since I left school. Number 111. When water freezes, it turns into ice. When water freezes, it turns into ice. Water freezes, it turns into ice. We play for an hour before the storm came. Before is given here. See, before, past perfect. Is it not? What will you write? We had played for an hour before the storm came. We had played for an hour before the storm came. You can write like this. Now, we are about to complete the exercise. Let's move on faster. 113. A stick in time save 9.
112.
Had played. 112. We had played for an hour before the storm came. Had played. We had played for an hour before the storm came. We had played for an hour before the storm came. Number 113. A stitch in time saves 9. A stitch in time saves 9. Number 114. You cannot say, I am feeling cold now. You cannot say, I am feeling cold is wrong. Cannot say, I am feeling cold. What will you say? Anyone? Anyone?
I feel cold now.
Yes, it will not change. The answer will remain the same. I feel cold now.
Sir, 13 also remains same or what?
No, S will come, saves. A stitch in time saves a 9. S will come, saves. But 114, no change. I feel cold now. Number 115. It was terribly hot yesterday. It was terribly hot yesterday. Number 116. I went to bed early and slept all night. Simple past. Went, simple past. Slept, simple past. Next, number 17. She suffered from fever since day before yesterday. What will you write here? Has been suffering, is it not? Has been suffering. She has been suffering from fever since day before yesterday. Number 118. He trusts you. And next question mark is given. See properly. He trusts you. What will you write? Does he trust you? Does he trust you? Then question mark. Does he trust you? Question mark. Number 119. You ever been to London? Number then again question mark is there. Have you ever been to London? Have you ever been to London? And last but not the least, we are about to complete this exercise. Last question, number 120. As he crossed the road, a bus knocked him last night. What will you write? As he was crossing the road, a bus knocked him last night. As he was crossing the road, a bus knocked him last night. So with this,